Hey everyone, we're going to talk about how players are not happy with the recent mode, and there could be a possibility that Bethesda will potentially remove Fallout Worlds, aka Public Worlds. Yet before we go into this, I want to say cheers to everyone as we head off to a new year. I genuinely hope that you have a great New Year's Eve. You know, having a blast with family and friends, but most importantly, stay safe out there. So now let's talk about how players are not too keen on these new modes. As of late, if you're not aware of how vacant Fallout Worlds has become, then you might be out of the loop because it appears that there is a good reason for this. Most of you can already guess, and that is because this is not a favorable mode or an exciting idea for players to join and participate in. There seems to be more players becoming aware of how unpleasant this mode can be, which has led a couple of players or the community itself to express how boring and distasteful Public Worlds has become, not to mention how empty these servers are. As I've mentioned before, Fallout Worlds is quite vacant, an empty vessel at this point. The Fallout 76 community over at Reddit had expressed their feelings about this. For example, this player recently posted this saying, "Maybe it's time to remove Fallout Worlds. They're dead already." This post had received a good amount of upvotes from the community and received 2 rewards. As we continue downwards, more players have expressed the same exact feelings when it comes to these modes. A player had responded to this Reddit post by saying this: "I saw one of my 50 plus friends playing on a custom world last night. He was the only one I've seen in a custom worlds in months. And to give this guy credit, I don't think I've ever seen any of my friends on Fallout Worlds, or at least long enough in Public Worlds to just, stick around for whatever. There's really not much to do there, so I don't see really anybody participating in these events anyways, and it makes a lot of sense as to why his friends are not really, leaning towards this." Now, let's take a look about a month ago when the community had given this fella 1,000 upvotes and a crap ton of rewards for stating the same exact thing. This Reddit user states, "Custom Worlds needs to be removed and replaced. It's dead." So yeah, it appears that this is not just one player or a small section of the community that feels this way. There seems to be a majority of the Fallout community that has the same exact feelings towards this. Us players, we honestly did not want a mode where we could not transfer progression. The whole idea of a game like this is to level up, get stronger, progress your character, unlock new stuff, basically to give your character life and to give you that satisfaction as a player that you had made this level 1 character into a level 100 with better items and so on. We are limited on choices in a sense because why waste time messing around in the Public Worlds when you could be progressing your scoreboard? And like every season pass or battle pass or scoreboard, whatever it is, these type of rewards are limited time, so you only have a certain amount of time to get it done, or you will potentially lose that chance of unlocking those limited items. There are a variety of things that you could do besides going to Public Worlds. For example, unlocking a new plan, or heck, finally taking down Earl for the first time. The idea is progression, not limitations. Unfortunately, Bethesda leans more towards those limitations in this sense, as we've seen over the years. Sure, there has been some good things, but mostly there's just not been a lot of listening to the fans or the players. And I think when it comes down to it, Bethesda's just either they have their good moments or they have their terrible moments, and it's never ever one way or the other. It's always in between. To wrap up this video, I do personally see Bethesda removing Public Worlds in the future. I do see them keeping custom worlds, but Public Worlds will most likely be replaced by expeditions, I'm assuming, or somehow. I'm assuming it's going to be something where you just click on one of these modes and you just get warped into there. My honest opinion. So I'll leave you guys with that, and I hope that you guys, again, have a great New Year's Eve. Take it easy out there, and I'll see you guys next year. Get it? Because literally, we're like, tomorrow's going to be next year. Okay, that's really lame. I know. All right, peace, guys.